TikTok, TikTok. There are 3 life changes you need to make before it's too late. And the longer you wait, the more expensive they become. Welcome to the way of permanent transformation. My name is Stanley Bronstein, and this video is especially for those of you in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and early 70s. Not because your life is over, not because it's too late, not because the best is behind you, but because time is no longer theoretical. At some point, you begin to realize something very important. You don't have forever. That's not depressing, that's clarifying. Because if you still have things you want to change, things you want to heal, things you want to build, things you want to experience, and things you want to become, then the time to start is not someday. It's now. Here's the hard truth. There are changes you can choose now, or there are changes life may force on you later. You could choose to take care of your health now, or your body may force you to pay attention later. You can choose to use your time wisely now, or you may look back later and wonder where it all went. You can choose to live the life you still want to live now, or you may keep postponing it until the opportunity quietly disappears. Tick tock, tick tock. This is not about panic, it's about waking up. The first change is this: stop treating your health like a future problem. Your health is not something you can keep pushing to the bottom of the list. Your body's not going to wait forever. For years, you may have been able to get away with things: too much stress, too little sleep, too much unhealthy food, too little movement, too much sitting, too much rushing, too much pressure, too much pretending you were fine. But eventually, the body starts telling the truth. The body keeps records, and sooner or later it presents the bill. That does not mean you should live in fear. It means you should live with respect. Respect for your body, respect for your future, respect for the life you still want to live, because health is wealth, not just financial wealth, life wealth, energy wealth, mobility wealth, freedom wealth, possibility wealth. When your health declines, your choices shrink. When your energy declines, your world gets smaller. When your body gets weaker, everything gets harder. So the first change is simple. Start treating your health as a foundation, not a side project. Walk, move, eat better, sleep better, reduce the obvious damage. Stop acting like your body is a rental car you can return later. This is your body. This is your vehicle. This is the one thing that carries you through everything else. Take care of it before it forces you to. The second change is this: stop spending your time like it's unlimited, because it isn't. When you're younger, time can feel endless. There's always next year, there's always later, there's always someday. But at 40, 50, 60, or 70, the word someday starts to sound different. You begin to realize someday is not a plan. Someday is often where dreams go to die quietly. And many people do not lose their lives all at once, they lose them in pieces, one wasted hour at a time, one meaningless distraction at a time, one unnecessary obligation at a time, one avoided decision at a time, one more day spent managing everything except what matters. That is why your calendar tells the truth. Not what you say matters, what actually gets your time. If your health matters, where is it on your calendar? If your peace matters, where is it on your calendar? If your purpose matters, where is it on your calendar? If your relationships matter, where are they on your calendar? If your own life matters, where is it on your calendar? You do not need to control every minute. That's not the point. The point is to stop spending your time unconsciously, because time is not just something you manage, time is life. And every day you're trading pieces of your life for something. The question is the trade worth it? So the second change is simple: audit your time. Look at what's draining you. Look at what's distracting you. Look at what's stealing your attention. Look at what you keep saying yes to, even though your life is asking you to say no. Remove one waste. Protect one meaningful block of time. Use 1 hour this week for something that actually matters. Not someday, this week. TickTock, TickTock. The third change is this: stop postponing the life you still want to live. This may be the most emotional one because many people in midlife and beyond are not really afraid of missing out on parties, trends, vacations, or what everyone else is doing. They're afraid they may have missed out on themselves. They wonder, did I spend too many years doing what I was supposed to do? Did I postpone too much? Did I lose touch with the part of me that still wanted more? Did I become so responsible that I forgot to be alive? That's a painful question, but it can also be a powerful one because if you're still breathing, you're not finished. You may not be able to do everything. You may not be able to go back and redo the past, but you can stop using the past as an excuse to keep postponing the present. The life you still want to live may not require you to blow everything up. It may not require you to abandon your responsibilities. It may not require some dramatic reinvention. It may simply require you to tell the truth. What have I been postponing? What have I been avoiding? What have I been waiting for? What part of my life keeps asking for my attention? Maybe it's a conversation. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's a project. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's travel. Maybe it's service. Maybe it's a mission. Maybe it's forgiveness. Maybe it's finally becoming the person you know you're capable of becoming. Whatever it is, stop moving it to someday. Someday is not guaranteed. So the third change is simple. Pick one thing you've been postponing, one thing that matters, one thing that keeps coming back to you. Then take one real step toward it. Make the call, schedule the appointment, write the page, take the walk, have the conversation, clear the space, start the project. Do not wait until everything is perfect. Everything will never be perfect. Start anyway. Now let's put the three changes together. Reclaim your health. Reclaim your time. Reclaim your life. Health gives you capacity. Time gives you opportunity. Purpose gives you direction. If you have health but waste your time, you drift. If you have time but no purpose, you float. If you have purpose but no health, everything gets harder. You need all three. Not perfectly, not all at once, but intentionally, because the clock is ticking. And again, that's not meant to scare you, it's meant to clarify you. There are some things you do not need to keep tolerating. There are some choices you do not need to keep delaying. There are some patterns you do not need to keep repeating. There are some changes you already know you need to make. The question is whether you will make them voluntarily or wait until life forces your hand. So here's the simple challenge for this week: choose one change, not all three, one. If your health is the issue, start there. Walk 20 minutes a day, improve one meal, go to bed earlier, drink more water, reduce one obvious source of damage. If your time is the issue, start there. Cut one waste, cancel one unnecessary obligation, protect 1 hour. Stop pretending you don't have time when the truth is that your time has been leaking. If your life is the issue, start there. Do one thing you have been postponing, not the whole dream. One step, one action, one move in the right direction. That is how change begins. Tick tock, tick tock. Make the change before it's too late. Not because you're finished, because you're not. Not because you should panic, because panic doesn't help. Make the change because your life still matters. Your health still matters. Your time still matters. Your purpose still matters. Your future still matters. And you are still capable of becoming more than you have ever been. but the clock is not going to stop and wait for you to decide. So choose now, move now, begin now, reclaim your health, reclaim your time, reclaim your life. That's the way of permanent transformation. If this message speaks to you, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. New videos are released on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you can learn more or contact me at my website, thewayofexcellence.com.